Well, the FM26 beta has finally been released. It did get released yesterday, which was Thursday for you guys. But unfortunately, it did get dropped at 8 o'clock. And I got to be honest, I was at the Devon Derby at Exeter Plymouth. We all know how that went. The Mighty Grecians were victorious, but that's not the main point of today's episode. Obviously, today's episode is my first FM26 video, or the beta video. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with Man United. Start quite easily because obviously Ruben Amorim isn't the best coach he might be now because he did just beat Liverpool FC. But I'm going to change that. We've got 2 seasons to figure out how to play FM26 because, truth be told, I've got no idea at the moment, and try and figure out what sort of systems work well with each other. Because obviously we've got the in and out of possession formation. So whether we do a 3 at the back for out of formation, then maybe a 4-4-2 in possession. So let's just see what happens. Let's meet the squad. Well, as you can see, we have been hired as the Man United manager, replacing Ruben Amorim. So I am a 22-year-old English manager, so I'm quite young. I don't know how good my playing career has been, but I am set to be named the new Man United boss in a move that many expect to see the club injected with renewed energy, with fans expected to see attacking and entertaining football. That's my type of football, attacking and entertaining. None of this defensive nonsense. That's not really my forte. An inspiration and accomplished figure. I don't really want to say accomplished, but I'll take it. Clapworthy will join Man United in a move that will intrigue many within the game, and insiders are confident that his traits are well suited to building the sort of culture expected throughout the club. I think we're just going to be just fine. And this is my first time seeing this new FM26 portal. Let's just give it a quick save. Actually took that didn't take too long to save the game, but obviously this is a new game, and obviously we will. I don't expect we'll do the tutorials all in the video, but we will just go through them quickly. So obviously we've got the messages on the left, which I think is fairly straightforward. So we've got the messages. We can do it to new tasks or just unread. I think I'll probably just leave it on all at the moment. So yeah, but like I just explained, tasks and unread, which is actually quite good to separate them out. Then we've got the seal news bit, which is actually quite cool. Then we've got the calendar down below, which has which is basically a training schedule, and obviously included any of the fixtures. We've got the getting around in Football Manager. This is going to take some good time to get used to because I'm used to the buttons being on the left hand side, but they're on the top in this game, and I expect for the foreseeable future. They're obviously fixture schedule on the right hand side, and opposition report, which is quite good. That's quite handy to say their most used formation. We might be able to play a few tricks on some teams if they. It would have been nice if it could say the least used formation or the team they're most formation they're most vulnerable against. That would have been lovely. What the hell is FMpedia? I think that's. I don't know what FMpedia is. I really don't know. But let's obviously in charge of Man United. They do have some decent players. I just don't know who. So let's find out the squad. Yes, we've got to do lots of tutorials, haven't we? So this might take some time, but hopefully, in this episode, we're just basically just trying to work out what formation we're playing and all formations we can place. But I think at the moment, obviously, judging by who our best players are, I think our best player is probably. This is nice. Can we? How do we? Oh, here we go. Here's the ability. This is what I was looking for. So our best player at the club is Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, is a centre attacking midfielder. Can also play in centre mid. So that's quite handy. So I think at the moment, I think we're probably going to do a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-3-3 as the out of possession. We could do a 3-3 at the back, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm a bit too nervous to do a three at the back. Obviously, Dorgu is technically a left winger back, can play left back, but I mean his strongest position is the left wing back. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what formation we're gonna do here, but I'm sure we're gonna figure out something. Obviously, our other top players at the club do include Matthias Delit, Sandro Martinez, Mateus Cunha, Brian Abramo, but I think most of you do know the Man United squad pretty much back to front by now. But let's find the tactics and try and put together some sort of system that is actually going to work. So I think all the tactical styles stay the same. I don't think there's any new ones. Obviously, we do have a clean slate, but I'm not a tactical genius, so I'm just gonna stick to what I know, and we're gonna do a gegenpress because I think that will work quite well. So in possession, we're gonna play through press. Goalkeeper will distribute to centre back, so we're gonna play out from the defence. That's completely fine. Much higher tempo. Yeah, I think this is all good. So, oh right, I've completely messed balls that one up. So gegenpress, formation in possession. Don't click continue because that's what I did last time. So we're going to do a 4-2-3-1 in possession, and formation out possession. 4-3-3 because then obviously one of the midfielders will drop back, and the attacking midfielder would just drop back into centre mid. I think that's how it will work. But let's take a look at. Yeah, I think this is all pretty familiar from. Obviously, I've watched the tutorials or the sneak peeks that Football Manager have been releasing throughout the past month or two. I think so. I think this is quite cool. It's going to be complicated at first. Yes, yeah. There's a lot. Yeah, finish that. I can do tutorials off camera, but obviously we've got the combine, which seems a little confusing. And then we've got the in possession, out of possession. Then we've got both. I think for now, just basically just to stop me getting confused, I think I'm gonna have it on both. Let's just. I do want to see what does quick pick do. Okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So it drops it. Ugarte at the base of the midfield. Then we've got obviously Fernandez and Menu. This is the out possession. That's the in possession. It's quite cool. It's gonna take my head to get used to this, but I think it's gonna work. I think we'll be fine. Obviously, there's something changes. Can we let's create some new tactics just to see what we can do. We're just gonna keep it to like a free. Uh, no, actually, no. Let's no, we're not going back. Let's do. Ah, this will work. Let's do a 5-2-1-2 at the moment. Then we obviously won't go to a 5 at the back, but I think this formation might potentially work as the out possession. I think it's I say, but I don't think. Again, I can fiddle with this off camera, but we'll leave it at that for now. But I suspect we're just gonna. I think at the moment this seems to be a more logical way of doing things. 4-2-3-1 where we're attacking, 4-3-3 when we're out of possession, when we're defending. I think that's a reasonably good squad. But let's take a look and see. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this game. It's going to take a lot of time to get used to it. But let's. Where's the squad? Squad. Where's the squad depth? Where's the Oh, I don't know what it's called. Recruitment. No, this is. Where is the? I can't remember what it's called where you get to see all the players. I don't know what it's called. Where's the squad overview? You got the actual squad here. But where's... this is going to take some time to get used to. I'm sure I'll figure out off camera eventually. But obviously we've got all the club vision here. I want to try the squad. But actually, let's search it up because I saw this in a video once. Search up squad depth. Is that it? Squad planner. That's it. That's what I was looking for. I knew it had a name, I just couldn't remember it because it's been a long time since I played Football Manager. But let's suggest for everything. So this is the suggested for the 4-2-3-1. I think at the moment, I think goalkeepers are pretty much fine. We've got Sen Lamons, who is potentially a very good goalkeeper. We don't know his current ability, which is quite alarming. We do. It's 2.5 stars. I don't know how much potential he has got. Then left backs, obviously we've got Luke Shaw, apart from, and obviously Patrick Dorgu, who's a decent backup option, with hopefully with decent potential. Then obviously by some miracle, Tyrone Malacia is still at the club. I don't think I've ever seen him play a game of football for Man United, so I think he's probably one of the players that we do try and sell if I can figure out how to do it. So go to actions. Then let's ask the agent. We need to sell Tyra Malasia. Oh, he has good news. We don't know how much, but let's send the chat. So that's a positive move. Hopefully the agents can be a little bit more helpful this FM. So centre backs, I think we're all right with terms of centre backs. Obviously we've got Delit, Maguire, Lenny Oro, a very young centre back with high potential. Obviously we've got Mazarawi, who is he's a man of many positions. So yeah, I think centre backs are probably fine. Potentially, maybe could do with one more centre back because obviously Mazraoui is technically a right back, and obviously Lissandro Martinez. I didn't see him at first. How long is he out for, Martinez? He's out for quite a long time. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. Yeah, definitely need another centre back. Yeah, because Mazraoui's out for 2 months. In terms of right backs, yeah, we definitely need another right back, but I don't really know how much transfer budget we're going to be working with. So obviously defensive mid, I don't think we're going to be playing with defensive mids. I'm thinking we're going to be probably playing with centre mids, but at the moment we've obviously got Bruno Fernandes. Obviously will be in that number 10 role. We've got Kelby Mainu, Casemiro, Agate. So yeah, I think potentially another centre mid will do us nicely. Then obviously right wingers or wingers in general. Obviously we've got Brian O'Reilly, Amad Diallo, Mateus Cunha potentially as number 10 role. Again, there's positions up for grabs. Obviously we've got Mason Mount. I don't anticipate him staying because I think he's probably gonna be going because I don't think he's not really a Man United type of player. Then obviously on the left hand side, Cunha is probably best out there, I think, or might play Brian and Bramo out there. I don't really know their best roles yet. Obviously, then strikers, we've got Benjamin Sisko, Cunha, Bramo, and obviously Xerxes will be the backup striker. But let's see how much transfer budget we are working with. So we are working with £13 million. Then is there any clause? We do have some clauses we can potentially sell. A lot of clauses. So obviously, I think I'm probably just gonna sell all the clauses. Obviously, do that off camera, but there's 18 available to. So this is a new thing. It tells us how much value we can get from selling all our clauses. We can potentially get up to 79 million. That's quite cool. But let's try and figure out how to do the player recommendation or the player database. That's what it's known. No, is it? Oh, good God. What was the the recruitment focus. Yeah, this is the hang on, is it? Oh, I don't know. I should have paid a lot more attention in the transfer videos, but let's just no. Hang on. Was it play data? No, that's just a generic one. I don't know how to do transfers. Certainly the director of football transfers. That's going to take some time to try and find out, but I will figure out how to do transfers off camera. But I think at the moment, I think this is it's a pretty cool football manager. Definitely different from FM24, but that is using the new UI, which we will take a look at in the next episode. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of transfers off camera, or try and figure out how to do this transfers, because at the moment I've got no idea. Then we will come back probably for our first Premier League game of the fixture. And hopefully, I'm hoping we have done some transfer business by then. Hopefully, sign one or two players. So we'll be playing our first game of the season against Arsenal. Then obviously our Manchester derby against obviously Man City. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.